Bring them out, bring them out. 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 You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind us and play this from the top. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about it. Don't remember trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up. Then better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a super.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Here's ready. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A second down throw for Hurts. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rack. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
From the 29, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. Picked as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Down. Cut, cut.
Drive will start on the ground, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set, set.
Back to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Malachi starts there for the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Down. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. Set.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get about 2. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Great. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Ravens has it. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced a fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's to the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this down to about the 15.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the driver starts.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and inches.
Set, hut. 52 blue.
He'll look to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this will be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And third down coming up.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Green on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. Oh, and he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. A tackling plan for the defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss.
Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now give on the ground. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Now Hurts going to call his own number. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
A shotgun snap to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready.
Travel start on the ground. He's to the 45. Still on the move. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He finds Austin with the grab. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Ready. Hut.
On the move left. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Now, faking the give. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
a 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Hurts. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8.
On the set.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Putt.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
First down. A gain of 15.
On play action, here's Hurts. On the run to the right. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete. Second and 10. We'll try the right side this time. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
180.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Now it's Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 32, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get the victory here, away from home,